What's up, Guahomie?
Welcome back to another episode of GPATV.
This is College Week, and today we'll have weather, sports, announcements, and more.
And GPATV starts right now.
Final time. Ready, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Application due dates are coming up.
CSU and UC applications are due by the 30th of November.
And most applications for private colleges are due in the month of January.
And now into a college story by Pablo Hernandez.
In the United States, going to college is seen as a necessity in order to succeed in life. Students across America work hard in order to be accepted into their dream schools. A good number of students do not end up achieving their dream. In fact, according to the Department of Labor, more than 40% of people aged around 18 to 22 years old are not receiving a post-high school education. Around 30% of students who do attend college have dropped out after their first year. A good explanation for these percentages is that college is too expensive for some, due to the average tuition in California being around $13,000. Though there are ways students can receive a higher education even if they cannot afford the school, and 3 of those are through community college, grants, and scholarships. When it comes to scholarships, students tend to believe that these are only offered to those who have the best grades or the best athletes. They tend to believe that they have to wait for someone to offer them the money. The thing is, there are many sites as well as local scholarships that most people can apply to. People just have to look for these sites. A commonly used site is FastWeb, which generates scholarships for people that are looking for them. Then there are local scholarships. Most people tend to go for the big scholarships offered by companies and CEOs like Bill Gates. Only a few take advantage of the ones offered close by. Schools tend to announce these, so pay attention when the teachers give announcements. Community college can also help out. In California, there is an Assembly Bill 19 that states that the first year of community college is free. This was created to boost college enrollment in the state. With the average tuition at community college being $3,000, one can save a lot of money. If you really want to attend a university, you could go to community college for 2 years and then transfer. This would mean that you would only be paying for 3 years of education. Most people tend to look down on community college, but it could help a lot. The final way is more well known, which is to apply for grants. Mark your calendars because the FAFSA application opens up on October 1st and takes around 40 minutes to complete. With this application, people can earn grants, which is money that doesn't have to be paid back. This is so much better than taking out loans, which leads to debt with interest. College is a wonderful opportunity to further one's education and allows people to achieve a job that can only be gained with a degree. People should follow their dreams and continue on trying to go to the dream school and achieving their dream career. Don't let the price tag of a post-high school education ruin your dreams, because there are many ways to change that price tag to something that is more affordable or at least cheaper than it originally is. One just has to put in the work and continue to pursue their goal. This has been Pablo Hernandez. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Pablo. It's a pretty great story, actually, and now I know a little bit more.
Yeah. And now on to sports with Griffin.
What's up, Guahomie? I'm Griffin, and today I'm going to bring you sports. Attention, all Guahomie students. The athletic department needs your help because high school boys baseball needs a few more players. Its practices have now started Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3:15 to 4:30. Come out and join in the fun on hitting those sweet home runs. And don't forget, high school boys soccer tryouts are November 5th through the 9th at 3:30 to 5 at the Vista Sports Park. Our final announcement, high school boys basketball. Regular practices are Monday through Friday from 3:30 from 5:30 in the gym. And I've been Griffin, and please, don't forget, we need your help. I'm signing out now.
Thanks, Griffin. Here's another story about college by Kaylee Hill.
Is college really worth it? What if I don't have enough money for college? These are some common questions that people ask themselves when they're considering college. The simple answer is that everyone can go to college. If you think that a university is too much, well, community college is your best choice. Work during your 2 years that you're going there and save up. It might be a little hard, but it's worth it, and there's no reason for anyone not to go. There's also certain grants and loans to help you get through college and pursue your education. The reason why college is actually really important, even though you might get a lot of debt from the loans you take, you can pay it off because you'll be educated in a certain career choice, and pursuing that choice will make you money. You'd most likely be more qualified than other people applying. If you end up going to school to be an engineer, you're more qualified to be a mechanic, then will most likely hire you than some kid off the street. So yes, it's really worth it. You get almost a guarantee to any job you apply to. And for the people that don't have enough money, well, you can fill out multiple grants and loans and fill out the FAFSA and get free money. There are thousands of unclaimed grant money that people are wanting to give to you. And for every year you apply for college, you can fill out the FAFSA again and again. Every year you're getting free money. All you really need to do is write a couple-page on-demand essay to apply, and there you go. There's no reasons as to why you can't finish your education, so get out there and apply, Guahomie. This is McKaylee, now back to the studio.
That was a great story, Kaylee. Thank you.
Thank you. And now on to weather with Malloy.
What's up, Guahomie? I'm Malloy, here with your weekly weather. This week you can expect anything from the mid-50s to the low 70s. Also on Saturday you can expect some few clouds, but the rest of the week should be sunny skies. Also on Tuesday, Typhoon Yuru hit the Philippines, wiping out everything. The death count is 15, but dozens more are still missing. Hope everybody stays safe. I've been Malloy, now back to the studio.
Thanks, Malloy. Well, that's it for today, Guahomie. But today, we will leave you with first-generation college interviews.
So, my name's Mr. Gilliland. I teach language arts here in the middle school. I am a first-generation college attendee. When I was growing up, my parents, they never went to college, so it was something that was really important to them. They tried to get me all the support that I could. They really did everything that they possibly could to make sure that I had any of the tools that I needed to succeed. So they pushed me to go to after-school tutoring. They encouraged me to do sports. They tried to get me any tool that I could. Really, my teachers, though, they were the ones that supported me and told me that I could do it. My parents, especially when I got into my junior year, senior year of high school, I had no idea what I was doing. My parents didn't know what they were doing. I didn't know how to apply to financial aid. I didn't know anything about the process, even applying for colleges. So my teachers, I was in an AVID program that was designed to help students through that process. So over time, I started gathering all these materials. I applied online, and I had my dream colleges. I had the ones that I got into, but it felt good when I got that first acceptance letter back. It was something like I wasn't really expecting. I felt proud of myself. I felt like I could do it. And then the actual experience of college was totally different as well. The level of the challenge of being in school is totally different than high school, and that's something I felt like I wasn't really prepared for at first. The amount of workload, the amount of reading, your teachers, while they do help you, but it's all self-directed. You have to be there and be able to do it yourself, which was a bit eye-opening on the first year I was there. And then when I finally graduated college, it took me about 3.5 years because I had some classes that I got credit for when I was still in high school. But when I graduated, it was like I wanted to bring that degree, that certificate with me everywhere I went. I felt like when I got my degree in English, and I felt like I had accomplished something that I had worked and planned so much for. I couldn't really believe that it had actually come true. So I think if you keep working at it and you ask the right questions and you ask people and just get any information you possibly can, I think that's the best way to start off down the correct path for going to college. Yeah, so my friends were really supportive. They were in the same boat I was. Most of my close circle of friends, they were going through the same experiences that I was. They had never been to college. Their parents had never been to college. So we were asking these questions together. I know one teacher, when I was in my senior year of high school, they actually invited us to their room during lunch so that they could help us fill out our college applications. So it kind of became a lunchtime hangout to be able to go in and ask questions about what we were doing on the college applications. So luckily I found a close circle of friends that we were able to go through that process together, because it's really overwhelming. But over time, again, if you surround yourself and ask the questions that need to be asked, I think it can be a positive and satisfying experience when everything finally does get done. The biggest tip that I could give is just to ask questions and start thinking about it now, because all of a sudden you'll get a pile of papers and packets and brochures from college, this college, that college, and then you'll be doing financial aid. So if you can just pick a college and make that your goal, if that's the stage in the process you're at, I think that's the first step in the right direction.
Hi, I'm Michelle Campbell. I teach 6th grade English, and I am first generation college graduate. My family has always encouraged me to go to college. However, they didn't know the ins and outs of how to go to college. And even though I got good grades in high school, getting to college was extremely challenging because I did not have guidance within my high school, and I ultimately found my way into Palomar Community College, and then from there I found the support from guidance counselors at Palomar, and ultimately I went to San Diego State, and that was a great experience and one of the most amazing times of my life was at San Diego State. The professors were amazing, the students were amazing, the campus is amazing, and if you were thinking about going to college, I recommend it because it's life-changing. I am able to be an independent person because I went to college. And if I didn't go to college, I think my life would look different. And I recommend it for anybody who wants to make a difference in their family and in their lives. One of the things that I think was inspiring about going to college is that it pushed me to be a better learner. I was a good student in high school, but being around other people who wanted and strived for excellence pushed me to be the best I can be. And I definitely wasn't living up to my potential when I was in high school. And if I were to do that again, I would probably be working harder and going straight into a university and just being a great human being. And I love the fact that I went to school and I pushed my students to go to school.